Hello VLP, I wish you well. This week is green and we're gonna discover together what are the best pool opportunity this week, and you will find the best pool choice of the community for this week in the next slide which are coming. So let's dive into the market. The market is green this week. Bitcoin Tao makes plus 35%, STX plus 16%, Render plus 17%. The market is moving up. That's good to see after a few weeks which were more difficult for us. So what we buy for the Bitcoin, I think we're gonna see the Bitcoin moving up to 92,000 K this week. That will be a nice level to recover. Look at the Chiku span level here, which gonna meet and follow this nice candle up for me. Until the market, the price is not under 74K, I think we're still in bull market. And for the one which make BTC in liquidity pool, this can move between 84 to 88. So that's a good range to use for this week. We finalized a nice candle this week up to this downtrend, which is a nice thing to do, and we may see this BTC recover to this range around 91K, which would be a nice level before we go up to the next ATH, which is nice to see. Well, let's see what's happened in the coming days. Ethereum, we're waiting for the upgrade on the 7th of May. So until that, nothing will happen. I wish the price will move to $2K100 in the coming days, but we need to wait for the Spectra update until the 7th of May before anything is moving up. Nosana, there is a nice deployment. It's a nice liquidity pool, a nice deep-in project, which can be used with a small CPU for the new OpenAI like DeepFlow. So they make a nice deployment of 28K new CPU in the last 7 days. There is nice trend on that. So the price is moving at 38% on the last day. I think the price will recover, so that's a nice time to buy Nosana or to enter into the Nosana Sol liquidity pool. We're gonna see that later. Render is having a less 80% in the last week's price, but there's a lot of good news on Render products. There's a 3D Redshift integration. There is a new AI project integration with Photon, and also some nice partnership with Dropbox or AWS, which is Amazon, which is good for Render. And we see the price coming back into range at 4.5 after having as low as 2.5. So that's a nice recover. I think we'll recover until $7 on Render. So that's a good time also to buy and to put some Render into some liquidity pool. Bitcoin Tao also make a plus almost 90% in a few days. I think it will catch up their ATH and move it to $1,000. So that's also a good time to look at Tao as a good crypto asset for liquidity pool and to supply liquidity to make money. According to crypto liquidity pool this week, let's see the opportunities I told you we're gonna discover in this video. The inflow, there's Unishan, which make a nice inflow. Ethereum also is positive at 920 million this week, plus 66 million for Solana. Base chain is down 270%, so we need to look at that in the close future to make sure this is not going to go slow down on Base, because we have a lot of liquidity pool in our community on Base right now. So the opportunity of the day is of the week is Sol USDC. We have last week range between 126 to 140. Now we are out of range. So we look at the price. We're going to set a new range at 125, 146 for this week. For the ones we want to be more sharp, we can make 134, 146. On this, build a nice APR of 362% with a range of 136-144. On a wider range, 124, 146, 120% APR, which is really nice on solid asset. On Sol is moving up. I think it's going to be a trendy asset for this next upside. For AERO, which is the native token of Base, we have a 111 APR. It's AERO USDC. The range is 0.38, 0.56. So that's okay. We keep this pool in our portfolio because we build some nice yield on that. For Sol CBTC, which is Sol Bitcoin, which is also a nice pool, we set a new range last week at 0.016 and 0.015. It's still in range, printing 131%. This is the way we have price between Sol and CBTC. We can also see the range in CBT Sol at 646, 606, still 131%. It's printing yields, and we are having our capital moving up as the asset of a price is moving up. In top of that, we are making some nice yield on interest with 141%. Render Sol is also the last pool we have. Like we see, Render is a trendy asset with nice new feature on new project. So price will move up soon. We have a wide range for one we make a smart rebalance with 58% APR. And for the ones who come into the pool last week, we have a 260% APR with this range at 28.32. So we also have in this YouTube channel a new guide on DeFi Tuna, which allow you to make some liquidity providing plus leverage plus 5%, 5x leverage on liquidity pool with APR on a day at 4.38%, which is amazing. That's going to be like more than 1,000 APR a year. There is a nice discover. We can make long, short on everything. If you want to be aware about the best pool on having people to talk to, we are a real community with real people. We have a chat live discussion with experts, and we are talking to each other between members. For the one who don't know what we are talking about, there is a nice school on for beginner to know how to make liquidity providing, set a wallet, connect to a DAB, modify the range, to understand everything about the fluctuation of liquidity pool. This costs only $48 a month. There is no engagement, so you can test it. Just join us, join the community. You can find the link in the description. You can also put me in description which type of pool you want to see and you want to have analyzed for. And I wish you're fine. Let's see you in the community soon. Just connect. Don't see you there. Allez, bye bye.